Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sultan. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. Someone, either you or acting on your orders, deliberately removed a vital part from the rift generator, ensuring catastrophic failure. I've seen this sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift. Ah, you're collaborating with the thief, aren't you? Oh, Doctor, big mistake.
I'm going to report you to Central Control. Sentinel should know. One of their own.
Oh, shall I quake and quiver? Your threats are... wasted air. We Sentinels are now empowered to act extrajudiciously. I was merely taking initiative. It matters not if the Consul failed to recognize my foresight at the time. All came to right in the end, now that that simpleton Varric is off the throne. You've turned me into such a disappointment. Ah, here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate here, you're next.
Traitor? If anyone's a traitor here...
You'll die now, burglar. Guards, see to this intrusion.
Replenishing my firearm. Hopped up on sugar, no doubt. Truck hastening to...
Oh. Ah, yanına koyulması bu değil. Bu de. Prova drugu.
Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sultan. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one.
Look out, Commander. Don't make me offended.
Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment.
Ah, here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after guards, see to this intruder with extreme prejudice.
소리였습니다.
Dr. Herbert. Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Cold the plate.
Ah, here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate here, you're next.
Traitor. If anyone's a traitor,
You'll die now, burglar.
keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
Taters, puffed up on sugar, no doubt.
You're my Malko. Avenge my death.
Dr. Herbert. Pleasant as I find. Your company. I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Cold the plate. Pleasantries, Valentine. I know you sabotaged the experiment and nearly killed me and the captain. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belief. You denied me this fight long enough. Guards, see to this intruder with extreme
Do try to limit further damage, Commander. Stand. Reviving me is strategically optimal.
I'll make an exception. Of you yet.
Sensibly, I must reload. Hastening to cover.
Giving chase.
Quarry foul. We are duty bound to stop them. Minimizing exposure.
I have everything under control.
We charge intensely. Seeking cover.
Not on my watch.
Restoring the balance. Shifting to a less exposed spot. Restoring the balance.
Dr. Herbert. Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder. You denied me this fight long enough. Guards, see to this intruder with extreme prejudice. You'll die. You'll die now.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Exclusion. You can't fight contentment. Grenade away. Hastening to cover. cover! The Protectorate endures!
Not on my watch.
Restoring balance! Seeking cover!
Čekaj se. Druga strategija.
Dr. Hurley, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against the intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotage the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. Someone, either you or acting under your orders, deliberately removed a vital part from the rift generator, ensuring catastrophic failure. I've seen this sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift. Ah, you're collaborating with the thief, aren't you? Oh, Doctor. Big mistake.
I'm going to report to Central Control. The Sentinel should know one of their own has gone rogue.
Oh, shall I quake and quiver? Your threats are wasted air. We Sentinels are now empowered to act extrajudiciously. I was merely taking initiative. It matters not if the Council failed to recognize my foresight this time. All came to light in the end, now that simpleton Varric is off the throne. You've turned into such a disappointment, Sophia. First, you plunder my perfect plan with your disgusting heroism. And now you conspire with outsiders.
That outsider barely needed my help. Of the two of us, clearly it is you whose job efficacy has most deteriorated.
Bold of you to assume I don't have everything under control. Or did you think I hadn't cottoned on to this obvious distraction?
Distraction? I don't know what...
You'll die now, burglar. Shame. I've enjoyed our quarrels. And you, thief. You may as well
Hastening to cover!
replenishing my firearm.
Restore my life or avenge my death.
Allocating explosive!
I'll make an example of you yet.
Advance! They covet our duty! Bounty! Demonstrating requisite metal!
I have everything under control.
Clear.
Replenishing my firearm.
Maintaining perfection! Protectorate endures!
I have everything under control.
Pushing ahead!
Dr. Hurley. Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Call the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Solomon. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming for one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. Someone, either you or acting under your orders, deliberately removed a vital part of the generator, ensuring catastrophic failure. I've seen the sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift. Ah, you're collaborating with the thief, aren't you? Oh, Doctor, big mistake.
I'm going to report you to Central Control. The Sentinels should know one of their own has gone rogue.
Oh, shall I quake and quiver? Ah, here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate here, you're next.
Traitor.
Guards! Burglar! Extreme prejudice! Shame. I've rather enjoyed our quakings.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Target analyzed. Suture me up. It would improve your odds.
Mamma ti de... Kdo prembe? Kdo ubiše svoj pon?
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Call the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Solomon. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming for one of your profession.
Tell me to calm.
Ah, Eve. Playing with your new toy, are you? Not for much longer. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate here, you're next.
Traitor? If anyone's a traitor
You'll
here...
die now, burglar. You may as well cease your lurking. You already exposed yourself by opening that rift.
Look sharp, there's a fight. Here's not a good look, Commander.
Replenishing my firearm. Replenishing my firearm.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Criminal executed. Better take a gander.
Do I look capable of said activity?
Giving chase.
Aborting search.
Your system is the best anyone has ever had. Your affection is perfect. Our paradigm.
I'll make an example of you yet.
Changing magazine.
Not on my watch.
Someone hiding. Each a vital call.
Ma...
Dr. Hurt, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment and nearly killed me and the Sultan. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. Somehow, either you or acting on your orders deliberately removed a vital part from the rift generator, ensuring a catastrophic failure. I've seen you sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen the rift. Collaborating with the thief. Aren't you? Oh, Doctor. Big mistake.
I'm going to report you to Central Control. The Sentinels should know one of their own has gone rogue.
Oh, shall I quake and quiver? You've denied me this flight long enough. Guards, see to this.
Your expiration is not optional, Commander.
My firearm.
Best refill this thing.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Hastening to
Replenishing my firearm.
Go for torpification.
trust the plan. Minimizing exposure.
Under control.
Sustain the system.
Not on my watch.
Come upon me unawares, you will answer for it harshly.
A vital cog.
I have everything under control. Replenishing my firearm.
The Protectorate endures.
I'll make an example of you yet.
Stable business.
There you are, larcenist.
Someone hiding.
They would drive us into disarray.
Careful. I'll be lying in wait.
There you are, larcenist.
Probably hold up somewhere.
Foi mobile. Ma.
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sultan.
This flight long enough. Guards, see
Die on your own time, Commander.
Bridget.
Genial. Te.
Replenishing my firearm.
Do try to limit further damage, Commander.
Replenishing my firearm.
Reviving me is in everyone's best interest.
I'll make an example of you yet.
Minimizing exposure.
Giving chase.
Ась, стига! Значи ако убия тоя, той работа ще ми е по-лесен, сигурно.
Dr. Hurd, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defense.
Аз нямам да... да ги спирам тия роботи. More. Set.
Defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the...
Ah, here's our little sprat now. Be assured, guards, see to this intruder with extreme prejudice.
Back and scan. Torpificator at ready status. Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Reloading once more. Quarry found. Hastening to cover.
Report their trespass against us.
Replenishing my firearms. We are duty bound to stop them. Seeking cover. Effectively, I must reload. Back in my sight.
Hastening to cover. Realign with the paradigm. Found him again.
Ай, стига, майка. Откъде излизат тия, бе?
Pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Hold the pleasantries, Valancourt. I know you sabotaged the experiment that nearly killed me and the Sovereign. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. You've denied me this right long enough. Guard, see this intruder with extreme prejudice. Replenishing my firearm.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Replenishing my firearm.
Demonstrating requisite methods.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you.
Rip your guide down.
Няма кой да се правим.
Artificial flavors.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Suture me up. It would improve your odds.
Grenade away! Giving chase. Found. Maintaining
Not
grip.
feasible in my current state.
Pushing ahead.
Няма вече кой да ме събуди. Добре, бе, те нали ги заредих с гранати, бе, да му падне. Още ли гранати, бе?
Dr. Hurd, pleasant as I find your company, I must ask you to vacate the area at once. I'm preparing our defenses against an intruder.
Oh, unpleasant, Miss Valentine. I know you sound like an experiment nearly killed me and the thought. I have the proof.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Such a belligerent tone is unbecoming from one of your profession.
Don't tell me to calm down, you traitorous worm. Someone, either you or acting under your orders, deliberately removed a vital part from the rift generator, ensuring a catastrophic failure. I've seen the sabotage myself.
For you to have discovered that, you'd have needed to reopen. Here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate here, ours, this intruder with extreme prejudice. Shame.
You've suffered extensive damage, Commander.
Кой ме убива, бе?
Scan. Not refuse medical.
Replenishing my firearm. I'll make an example of you yet.
Не, значи робота трябва да го... убия и да метна той, обаче сега
Here's our little sprat now. Be assured, after I deal with my traitorous subordinate in charge. This intruder with extreme prejudice.
Commander's almost dead. You've come too far to fall in the
Replenishing my firearm.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. You agents were durable. Patch yourself up.
Ай, стига!
Either restore my life or event.
Защо умрях, бе?
Here's our little sprat now. This intruder with extreme prejudice.
Commander's almost dead. No place to die. Locking them down. Mitigating the threat. Check scope for combatant analysis. Near death is not a good Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses. Patch yourself. You've come too far to fall now, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Всички ли умряхме?
No place to die.
Baton scan.
Efficiently and in short order.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Seeking cover.
Multiplication in progress. Taking the bite out of them.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Günlük neyiz lazım?
Set progress. Sustain the system.
Ha, skrils.
Serve the sovereign.
Ne hombre, ale?
Now what's this? Right. Back to it. All subjects transfer onto the guide. What?
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Step aside. Swine.
Mitos, cadê os tá, hombre, ale?
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
But alas, it's not charged. Adversary vulnerability.
Já que eu queria te dar.
Debris said the Grand Plan made it. What is it this time?
Now that you have the rift modulator, any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them. that you have the rift modulator. Any previously inaccessible rift could be worth revisiting. Rifts may contain useful equipment and resources. However, due to the chaotic nature of reconstitution, some creative problem solving may be required in reaching them.
Ese, как се казваш? Само това въпреки остана. Как се влиза?
Protectorate personnel only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystanders. Hostile detected.
Recharging for mayhem! Target analyzed. Lay down.
What?
Improving position.
Weapons drop!
Sensibly, I must reload.
Stun weapon ready, Commander. They're benumbed, mitigating the threat.
Have you considered that submitting ourselves voluntarily is proof enough that we don't require it and would, in fact, waste resources that could be better spent on other subjects? Need I remind you that we are at war? Greetings. Could you help us settle a matter? We've set out for mental refreshment, but upon reflection, the resources needed for it are a luxury we should forgo due to the war.
If you're doubting that you need refreshment, I can request a specialized third-person observation for you just to make sure. Those professional observers are quite thorough.
I already have, of course. This was obviously a test. No loyal subject would ever ask a stranger for advice on such an important matter. Perish the thought. Once we've finished our rest, we'll continue on our way to refreshment. Good day, stranger.
Trust the plan, preserve said progress, sustain the system, serve the song. It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our
Look sharp. It's a fight. Near death's not a good look, Commander. Keep your guts on the inside, Commander.
Ма той тук ли има, бе? О. Къде е другия? Ай, тук е, бе. Не, бе. Какво беше това?
Sharp enough. Hostile nearby.
Hey there.
Look sharp. It's a fight.
I'm begging, Marisol. Just one little tidbit, anything. What you know about killing could probably fill several volumes.
And their appendices all need to be sourced with footnotes and cross-reference, but I'll spare you all that reading with this one piece of advice. You expend too much energy posturing. Less is more when it comes to killing. And there are much more efficient ways to remove someone from the equation.
But I wager they're not half as entertaining.
You would be surprised. I once eliminated a lab archivist just by secretly replacing all his bases with acids. I assure you his death was most diverting.
Thinking never made anybody happy.
Of every protector is subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Görmüş. Gidip.
Aggressor at hand.
Come in, come right in, and be refreshed.
Subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times. The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Are you ready to realign the paradigm to shed all imperfect
All it takes is some light instruction, a restorative cocktail, and a quick dip into the particular to bring your imperfections. I'm refreshing, and I guarantee when you exit our doors, you'll be a productive member of perfect society. Soon you'll say goodbye, your perfect thoughts, hello, contentment.
That was a tap on the old brain pan.
DeVries said the Grand Plan